How often do we take our hands for granted? Imagine for a moment holding a partner's hand or even something simple like this pen. Our hands give us so much, and yet their full potential is untapped. Hi, I'm Cynthia Clark, palm reading expert, love compatibility coach, and author. Today I'm going to show you how you can read the mounts of your hands, what their meanings are, and how they relate to your life. But before we get into that, I would like to share with you my free 5-day challenge video course. It's called Align to Your Soulmate. Just click on the link to get started. What I'm about to show you is only one step on the path to finding and keeping long-lasting love. Align to Your Soulmate 5-day challenge will help you discover your path to long-lasting love and emotional fulfillment. If you're sick of being lonely, make the decision to do something about it and click on the link below. Okay, so let's get into the mounts. Today we're going to talk about the Saturn and Jupiter mounts, and they are located underneath the Saturn and Jupiter fingers. So we've got Jupiter, which is right here, our index finger, and the mount is going to be located right here, okay, right below there. Then our Saturn finger is our middle finger, and the Saturn mount is going to be right there, just below the finger. Okay, so the first thing I want you to do when you look at the mounts is they're going to tell you how much energy that you have available. And the way that you tell that is you actually turn your hand kind of sideways and you curl your fingers in just a little bit. And then you can see these little puffy areas in your hand, and those are your mounts. Okay, so we're going to start off by looking at Jupiter, which of course has to do with everything expansive. Okay, so when you have a Jupiter mount that's puffy and it's got some energy to it, that's going to show you that you have leadership abilities, that you have inspiration, that you're looking to tap into your ideals, and that you've also got some ambition. Okay, so you can think of Jupiter as the mount where you go for big things. Okay, and that is right here. Okay, so by the way, mounts also can help us to understand if there are any markings on them, if there's something going on as well. So if you happen to have a star on any of the mounts, then that could represent a special gift in that area. So that's another thing to check for. Okay, so moving on to the Saturn mount. The Saturn mount, of course, being underneath that middle finger. Again, check its puffiness, turn it sideways and take a look at it. And Saturn is our task master. Saturn represents discipline and duty, responsibility. It's our attitude towards our work. So when we have Saturn energy, it's a more serious energy than Jupiter. Jupiter's much more optimistic. Saturn is much more serious, and it's like, let's get down to business. So take a look at your Saturn mount and see how much energy do you have in that mount. So this is also a really fun thing to do with any person that you meet, because then you can compare your mounts to each other and see how much energy is there. By the way, just so you know, if your mounts happen to be flat, which can very well happen, this can change over time based upon how you handle your life. So if you feel like, oh, my Jupiter mount is really flat, what do I do? The good news is things do change. They definitely can change in the hands. And as you build your own ambition or your own tasks that you know, if you want to build up your Saturn, you'll see that mount start to puff up. And I've actually watched my own hands change over time. It's really amazing. So So that's today's lesson on the Jupiter and Saturn mounts. Thank you so much for joining me. And remember to join my 5-day challenge, Align to Your Soulmate. It's totally free, and it's helping you to find and keep long-lasting love. Have a wonderful day. Take care.